The MS Trust is quite a small charity really, but essentially we're here to support anyone affected by MS. So that's not only the 100,000 people with MS in the UK, but it's their families, their friends, and also the health professionals who work with them as well. The MS Trust is a really friendly place to work. We're quite a small team, so there has to be a lot of collaboration between the teams, and it's really nice, everyone pulls together. MS is just so unpredictable, everybody has different issues, there's no one answer for everybody. It might be a question we can answer on the spot, sometimes it might need a bit more in-depth research, you may have to go and look at research papers, and then we put together a personalised answer for them depending on their problem.
My husband was diagnosed 17 years ago, so I know what it's like how it affects not only just that person, but also within the family as well.
The MS Trust runs lots of educational events for health professionals over the year. Probably our main and most important one is the annual conference. The conference is really important because we get key opinion leaders in different fields. It may be drug management of MS, it may be rehabilitation, so they're all there to give people updates on the latest research. But not only that, it gives the health professionals a chance to network with each other and share their best practice as well. The MS Trust has their own information stand at conference as well, so it's a good chance to catch up with the nurses, let them know about new publications that we've got, or if they've got a specific patient in mind, in one of our booklets that may help them.
The MS Trust Conference offers an excellent educational programme and is very important to me as an MS nurse specialist. The conference benefits my job by putting what I've learnt into practice. It also makes me aware of new resources such as the Kids Guide for MS, which will really help Katie and her son. Kids Guide to MS.
Okay.
So it's in cartoon form. The information is tremendously positive and helps to keep people affected by MS positive.
Immediately as I was diagnosed, I did feel as if my life had ended, which is completely irrational because I know it's not the end of your life, that you could have 20, 30, 40 years, it doesn't shorten your life. But then we started to reevaluate what we were doing and decided that we were going to try and do as many active things as we can. The worst relapse I had, it started off with balance problems, and it got so bad that I was bedridden for maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. I couldn't move anything from my neck up. I was just lying there. I've done various things to fundraise, to be honest. The first one I did was a triathlon.
She did a 3-kilometre swim from Denmark to Germany. She did it, I just watched while she did a lot of hard work.
The MS Trust website's brilliant. I did a lot of research on the net, and there's some very, very scary information on the net which Rob did scare himself with. But the MS Trust is a very positive organisation that's got some very good information available, and it's always a very positive attitude to MS, so no, it's good. I've found some useful information on there, useful contacts as well.
When I was diagnosed with MS, I mentally shut it out, and it was my way of dealing with it. The children we told 4 or 5 years ago now, and they were great, kids are, but that was my biggest worry. Josh sort of ignored it to a degree, but was always there for me. He wanted to do things for the MS Trust in particular.
I help fundraise because the MS Trust is very helpful to my mum. I'm quite a sporty person, so I felt it was probably the best thing for me to do, was run the Great North Run.
Fundraising is absolutely vital to the work of the Trust as a whole, especially the information team, because we provide all our printed publications free of charge. Without the support of our fundraisers, we just wouldn't be able to support people with MS, we wouldn't be able to provide the publications, we wouldn't be able to be there on the end of the phone to answer their questions in a crisis.
I fundraise because the MS Trust is such a positive organisation, and I think they really deserve the money to help promote positivity with living with MS.
We get quite excited when people want to donate, and it's the way they donate is fantastic, from children to adults and even beyond the grave.
Help us all stay positive by giving people affected by MS the chance to live life to the full.